What's up, guys? It's Team Gamehog here. Today we've got the ex-LastBullet members with us here to explain what happened. So go ahead, guys.
So basically, me and AJValentine were founders of LastBullet, or LastBullet Gaming in the original days of when we originally started making. We joined forces with another team by the name of under Tatsuo, who was Mystery, I believe, if I'm not wrong. AJ, is that right?
Team Mystery.
Yeah. So, everything was fine for a long time, obviously. And then, of course, obviously, this has happened recently. And yeah, here we are. Me and AJ are now been forced out of the group completely, kicked without justified reason, or even given a chance to defend ourselves, even though we shouldn't have to, really. Understandably to myself, I was very inactive, which I completely agree with in terms of the comments on there. The reason for that as well is because I run a full-time job in a house.
Some people
and
have
I have
lives to
everything
get
else
on
to deal with.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So I wasn't as active as I was, but I did try and bring back the desolate wasteland I call the LastBullet Twitch channel. So I was focusing my main time on that, and of course, so interacting with fans, going to things like Comic-Con, AnimeCon I attended. I met some great people there, and fans of LastBullet, and supported us in a way that was beneficial for the community.
Okay, so yeah, what actually happened? What did the guy who actually kicked you from there? What was his say and all of it? Like, what? There couldn't have been just no words.
Basically said that because I was it. So basically, Tatsuto basically kicked me for being inactive for
Just
6
that.
months on the forums. Yeah, that was literally it. And the fact that I didn't bring anything to LastBullet, even though I streamed and when I had time to do things, I was available. I attended, as I said before, I did AnimeCon in Liverpool.
Okay,
I also did in terms of that as well, and to reviving the Twitch channel as well, and interacting with people.
What's AJ sort of side in it then as well?
Yeah.
Well, essentially, this started about a week ago. Me and Tats were having arguments quite frequently,
Yep.
and at one point he said something that really got under my skin, and I just blew up on him. I said some horrible shit to him about him, about his character, stuff I really shouldn't have said, to be honest. But I was angry, and I said it. Next thing I know, I was locked out of the website, locked out of everything, and I was
what you said, was it something to do with the way he ran things? What give us an idea of what his sort of...
Well, straight up, I called him a Nazi cunt because I felt like he was being I felt like he was being a dictator. I told him straight up he treats me with disrespect. I don't like it, and I won't put up with it. And that went on for a good hour or so before I just stopped speaking to him. Got home and found that I was locked out of everything.
And who was locked out first? Was
Honestly, I don't know.
I found out when I got home Friday night from work after doing a 10-hour shift. Looked on there and checked on the administrator panel, and I was nowhere to be seen. I was unable to message anyone and basically give my side of the story. We weren't given any point of, we're going to kick you. This is the reason why. We think this, we think that.
So has any words been said since the kick? Like, have you spoken?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, spoken to them a little bit. I'm personally trying to stay on semi-decent terms with them. I mean, they know I'm pissed off and that, but I personally don't want the hostility or like bad feelings,
Okay. So what's the sort of future then for well, you guys and what you want to be doing? Like, because if this is the end of the chapter with you guys, you and Tatsudo, that's how you pronounce his name. Yeah, if that's the end of you two in that group, then what's going on with the future? Have you guys got any plans?
We have a lot of plans. Some things we're not going to reveal on this, let's say, but we have some plans. I would say, AJ, which are quite exciting, don't we?
Yeah, I'd like to think so. There's some stuff in the works that should be cool.
It's going to benefit the entire community, and it's going to have. We're gonna make it like Last Bullet was originally. It's not going to have this hostility and all this upper management, lower management.
Yeah, it sounds like to me there was some sort of hierarchy, sort of fucking.
That's it.
Yeah, bullshit going on there. So
That's
what's Yeah, go on. Sorry.
Sorry. The funny thing is there was some hierarchy, but at least from my point of view, it was meant to be me, Liam on top, and potentially on the same level as Tatsuto, Simon, etc. But it seems as though they didn't see that as the same.
So there's another guy involved with Tatsudo.
Yeah, well, there's two others. There's Simon and Luffy, but I don't know how much of a part they played in it.
Oh, you never. Well, something we're probably never going to find out. But what would you have to say to, the community, really?
It's hard to say.
I'm sure there's a lot of curious.
Really, over the last 4
there.
years, we would say to the community that we are extremely thankful for Last Bullet. I mean, we're sorry that it went the way it did. Obviously, it was completely out of our control. But we want to thank everyone, from the bottom of our hearts, really, that helped us get this far. And the early days, and when we originally started, when we were operating out of a goddamn Dropbox, to what we had, to and goes without saying that, like, everybody who supported us, our fans, our friends, our people that have done videos on us, the support has been absolutely overwhelming. And I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I can't say thank you enough to what Last Bullet has given to the community, and to me as well as.
Yeah, it's quite sad, man. I'm a bit gutted for you, really. What about, I don't know if you can say anything about this, but what's sort of happening with you and you guys and Overkill? Like, what do you reckon the next moves are going to be in relation to that?
We don't know. Obviously, Overkill is aware of the situation.
Okay.
They do know what's going on and what's happened. They aren't happy with certain aspects of what's happened.
It is a shame
the
way it's panned out, for sure. Yeah.
And they don't condone the actions of Last Bullet and what they've done to me and AJ as founders. Just to give a heads up on this as well, because not a lot of people know, and it was said before on Shoutbox, that fact that Spy was kicked. He didn't. He left voluntarily on his own merit to work on other projects, and me and AJ best. We do understand to why he left as well, and it's probably down to all the hostility.
Well, would you maybe consider reaching out to him and maybe start something new?
Personally, I've never had an issue with Spy at all. I mean, he was there towards the early days of Last Bullet, and to be honest, without his progression and his mod tool, we wouldn't have got anywhere near what we wanted to do. In terms of modern masks and things like that. And I think we can speak for both AJ, can't we, that he did push us forward in a huge way as soon as he joined. And for that, and if Spy ever watches this, we do really appreciate your work, man. And yeah, I know you developed the tool with another guy. Who was the original guy who made the tool? There was Dragoff. So a big shout out to him as well, who made the tool, and Spy worked on it as well. But we love him, man.
Okay, man. Yeah, like I said, that's pretty fucked up, really, the whole thing. But I'm sure you guys will do what you do, carry on, and yeah,
We are
get something
gonna-
going again.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to go forward now. I mean, we have some big things, and I've been brainstorming a lot of ideas, and it's it's only going to be good that comes out of it. So it looks shitty now, but now I'm kind of out of that situation. I can focus on what we're going to do going forward, and we can have those days back where it was a more simpler time, and develop things with friends in the community, and and go forward from there, really. And and hopefully the community will like what we have in store for them, because it's only gonna, the way I see it, is gonna benefit everybody going forward. And there will be obviously more information going out at a time where we think it's necessary, and obviously when we've spoken to Overkill, which we already have, about certain plans as well, and of course waiting for a response back from them as well.
So as far as Last Bullet is who owns this name now? Like, have they changed the name? Or...
there is plans of changing the name. I have spoken to them about it, and I actually did get quite angry with them, because they did say that well, you didn't copyright my name, so it's not yours. So they are playing that card at the moment as well.
Probably the harsh reality is it's going to have to be a new name for you.
Well,
for
we
you
already
guys.
have a name.
Yeah.
We already have a name.
Can you say that, or is that we're going to see that in the future instead?
AJ, can we say the name?
It's kind of already out there.
It's sort of already out there. I mean, it's attached to my gamer tag, my Steam account right now. So yeah, that's going to be what we do going forward. Obviously, there's no plans. Well, there is plans, but there's no plans in action yet. There's nothing concrete.
Yeah,
but
let's just wait till we let's wait and see what you guys are gonna do.
The Safe House is the new name.
The Safe House. Okay, cool. Well, that's quite ironic. We're in the Safe House, and
well, there's hints in the name to what we have planned. So yeah.
All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna close it there, and yeah, thanks guys.